Well, a number of years ago, we instituted a 10-year tax abatement, which we thought was we think and still believe is a good thing. And that created an influx of new residents, new construction, new renovations. As a result of that, many neighborhood home values in those neighborhoods where the tax abatements were taken advantage of skyrocketed. We recognize that when we want to attain the actual value of properties in our city and assess them appropriately, we found out that in many of these neighborhoods that took advantage of the tax abatements, home market values could go up as much as 3, 4, 5 times the original price of the purchase of the home. And while we recognize we'd like to capture the actual value, we don't think that it's appropriate for someone's taxes to go from $1,000 to $7,000 in 1 year. So what we're doing is, hopefully going to do, is implement the same concept for the longtime residents that we did for the new residents by giving them an abatement on their taxes over 200% of market value until they no longer live in the home.
And that would be for life?
Well, it would be for life, or if we could determine a term of years that makes sense, perhaps 10 to match the tax abatement. But right now, it's until they sell the house or until they change title to someone else. Ironically enough, in 1988, when I was working for Senator Fumo, we changed the state constitution to allow for cities of the first class, Philadelphia, to give long-term tax breaks to long-term residents tax breaks living in gentrified areas. And it's taken 24 years to get it done. Hopefully, we'll get it done.
Do you feel you have support?
I think so. I mean, I'm not voting for AVI without it. So without that protection, they don't have my vote on overall AVI.
How do you think things are going with AVI?
I think people are starting to understand and be less fearful of what's out there. I think if you start looking at some of the projections and some of the potential market values, yes, some folks' taxes will go up reasonably, some will go down. We're trying to protect the people who are going to go up unreasonably, and that's going from, again, $1,000 or so to $6,000 or $7,000 in 1 year is a bit much to ask.